Right, stream should be starting now, all being well. Hello everybody. You can see from the side there, it just takes a few seconds to refresh on my other screen. That's my Facebook streamers panel. Just need to line everything up so I can see what I'm doing. Played in the Hourly Superblitz Arena here on Lichess as per usual. 3-minute blitz, a 57-minute arena, so we'll get around 10 games in. And my start rating is what, 2191. Anything around that at the end I've done pretty well. It's a lot easier to lose rating points than it is to gain them.
10, 9, 8, 7.
Game 1 should
6,
be against whoever
5,
I'm next to in the list.
4, 3, 2.
We've got an IM
1,
playing, very good.
0.
You see I've lost to him once before. Right, 2209, good luck. Bit of a gap between us, 20 odd points there. Let's play another carrot, what I normally play. And let's take... Which way do I want to go? Oh, he comes forward. He's maybe lining up this. I'm certain it's not a good gambit. But I don't think you play h6 immediately, if I remember. Yeah, I don't think this is a good gambit. I have to try and remember why, though. I can go there or there. What's the difference? Let's go here. Okay, so I've got a check. I'm going to lose the rook. I'm pretty certain it's still fundamentally not good, but I've obviously not played it very well. Let's go here. Well, I've played it terribly, haven't I? Because I can't stop him getting back out. That's a bit of a problem. Yeah, I've messed this one up already. This is already gone. He's played this very well. I've not played the right line against it, and that's always a problem. So I've just gifted this game away. Okay, let's just support the pawn. I'll just make a couple more moves and then I'll resign and get on with the next one. Let's just play bishop up. Maybe knight across. I'm just trying to make sure I've freed up the rook before I do anything else. But I've got no real attacking chances here, I don't think. Right, knight across, just hit the bishop and get more centre space. Yeah, it just allows him a trade. I'm just going to get on with another game there. I just gifted him a win there, didn't I? That was just dreadful. It's definitely not a good gambit to go for, that. But of course, if you don't play it correctly, then that's what happens. So it's an arena, we just get on with the next game. Oh, somebody started off with 2 wins already. Very well done. There's 1727, good luck. How do I want to go here? I'm just going to make space for the bishop. You'd like to play a bishop here at some lines, but then you do kind of walk into this spot, I think. Okay, I'm going to look to trade a knight here. I can still castle queenside. Where do I want to go? Let's go here. I could have gone directly back. Okay, I'll just trade. I'm going to play d5 just so he can't. I'll pre-move in case he takes, but I don't think he will. He pushes up and lets me take. I don't want to do that though. And he's hitting a pawn. Let's push up and maybe push up. Again, I'll pre-move in case he takes, but... Okay, just push up again. Again, I've not even played this one very well either. I should be taking the pawn now. I should have took it maybe a move or two before. Queen check, I'll just block and trade queens. I don't mind playing an end game. I'm just going to take and up. I can step this way now. I don't need to trade queens now. play rook across. If he takes, I'll take with the bishop. Again, he's got a queen check, but... okay, let's just block and trade queens. Oh, he's hung his queen. He blundered just like I did in the first game. Oh, Alexa is here today. See, I'm 5-0 down against him, as you might expect. But the first 4 games I was black every game. At least I got white in the last game, so I played a bit better the last time we played. But GMs are a little bit difficult to beat. A little bit difficult to beat. 1926, good luck. Let's just play up. I think I'll take in castle, but I'm not pre-moving anything. You can always play a move like this, so you don't want to just do pre-moves too quickly. Just develop the bishop onto the diagonal. Knight up. He goes back. I'll play c5 while I can then. Might not get another chance to. Okay. I'm going to play rook across and maybe try and gain some centre ground at the right moment. He trades. I could bring the pawn in. I think I will actually. I'm going to bring the pawn in over because he doesn't have a d pawn, so I don't need to block one. I mean, this might end up getting pulled across at some point, but hopefully not. No queen up allowing this. I'm going to play queen here to make room for the rook somewhere. Maybe knight back, maybe just rook across. Okay, I'll trade the bishop and rook across. And again, we've maybe still got knight back. Let's play knight back. Now this is where you've got a dilemma. Do you take if he takes with the pawn or the queen? Instead, you just blunder and exchange again. Wow. The most simple basic moves. It's going to be one of them days today, isn't it? I'm just not seeing anything. Okay, we might as well switch into attack mode now. We'll try and get forward. It's going to be pretty much a routine loss if I don't. He's come forward, he's hit the rook. Okay, I'll put the rook back. I'm still reasonably solid. If I push the pawn forward, it gives him something to think about at least. So I'm not going to worry about defending the pawn. I could go here for one move, but my gut feeling is I should be going forward here. Just don't worry about the pawns. Try and push on this side. Now push, push and push. So he does grab. Okay, I'm going to push again and then maybe push. And we're threatening to push here again. It's not too drastic if I lose this. He's threatening a queen trade there. That I don't want to do. Okay. I'll just drop back. I can drop right back if I have to. If the queens come off, then there is practically a 0 chance, you would think. Rook up, so he's going pretty solid now, which is what he should do, I guess. How do I get into play? Rook across, he can just target like this. Not easy. I'm going to go forward. Just try and find some squares to get the queen in a position where he has to at least think for a little bit. Okay, let's go forward again. I've got a square here, so I shouldn't be trapped. Hopefully I'm not trapped. Let's go here. I'm getting kind of boxed now. Yeah, that means the queen has to come off. Right, so now I don't really have any chance apart from the clock. Okay, I'm going to try and bring the king up to guard this and then push. He can't afford to think for too long. That's the one thing I've got in my favour. Practically the only thing, the clock, but if I can just activate the pieces, you never know. Let's hit the rook. Oh, he's blundered this. I can take and take there. Oh, he just resigns there. He could still play on there. He could still play on, you never know. He was just annoyed that he blundered a piece. There's only so much riding your luck you can do in chess, of course, though. But I'll take it when it comes along. Right, 2105, good luck. Okay, he's going ultra attacking. Now, the question is, does he want to actually really push? Let's just play a knight up. I'll take. I'm going to take here as well, I think. Let's go forward and trade. Okay, I'm going to push there and take. Okay, knight across is actually covered. I'm going to go back this way. Let's play rook up. Actually, let's push the pawn. Knight has got a nice square here potentially. Oh, now here. Here threatens this. So there's still a threat, but his knight guards, so we'll go here. Yeah, why did I put the queen there? I'm just going to go back. I'm just restricting my pawn doing it that way. Let's play a rook across. Pawn up. So maybe I can release a rook back to this side. Reasonably solid. If he gets a knight in, I can maybe sack a rook, let him take. And it still looks reasonably solid. Oh, I've got queen up here now. Queen up. Let's go for it. Again, it's just one of them moves makes him stop and think for a few moments. Might be all it does. Let's push and just drop back if I can. Okay, I'm happy to trade that. Again, try not to trap my queen. Oh, can I sack here? That feels ambitious. How do I get my queen back out then? Is my queen trapped? I've got one square there. I'm going to play this. I'm going to try and get the rook forward. I don't want my pawns to run too far without getting the king near them. But my rook is there. Yeah, this is where I need my king forward. Let's go here because I've got this. And king up. I think I'm doing well now. I should have bred the rook here so I could go behind maybe, but this looks pretty crushing, I think. Yeah, as long as I drop the rook back and don't forget. Well, I guess I can just check and go behind. Hold on. Yeah, let's go behind his pawn. I mean, I can bring the king up and then I can push. So that one's a good win. That was much better. How the heck am I in 11th place? Well, I'm playing Alexa. 686, good luck. Now he's gone berserk this time. He's a very quick player when he wants to be, and I'm not, so... I'm going to swap over these two if I can. let's drop back. Oh, he's giving me a chance to try and restrict his bishop a little bit. He pushes. Let's go forward. Let's play queen up. I can always drop the knight back if I have to, which I do. Then knight up maybe. Okay, he wants to play this. I'm going to line up going this way. Just putting pressure on here, there's no actual direct threat. Whoa, he's really seriously going for it. If he pushes, I'm going to jump in and try and get rid of his bishop. Let's push. I can't actually do that now that he's played that there. But I'd gladly give up knight and pawn to get rid of a bishop and then make space for another knight. Let's push. I'm going to go here, help guard this. Now I can let him take the rook there potentially. He's hitting the knight though. I'm going to play knight across, let him take the rook. I'm going to go with the rook. Again, I've got to try not let him get my other knight. And this knight is kind of not doing much now. Although that would be a decent trade. Or would it? Let's come back. Okay, knight back. Yeah, this knight needs to definitely move now. It's completely boxed there. Again, I don't necessarily mind if he takes that. Or do I? Do I? I'm going to let him take. Hold on, I could go with the queen. Let's go with the queen. Again, just try not to blunder this. Okay, there comes a point where I have to take a risk. I think my queen's actually trapped, isn't it? I'm going to push. My queen's actually trapped here. How the heck do I make progress? Blundered it. Well, I've got a draw with him. So close to a win. So close, but at least I didn't lose it. I was just getting outplayed. I should have won that one, shouldn't I? Should have really won that one. But a good result though. Drawing with a GM, that's not bad. So what's that? 6 games I've had with him now, and that's my first one I haven't lost. So that's a positive. Right, 2262. Good luck. Okay, let's just take there. I think I'll take here as well. I got a draw against young Tihon yesterday in his an arena that he was hosting, and he's 2700 as well. And again, I had virtually a one game there, and I went and messed the end up as well. But getting closer, knocking on the door, just not quite converting. Ooh, this could get dangerous actually, couldn't it? Let's play knight across, because if I take this way, I'm loosening this pawn. I'm going to have to push here. At least my rooks are behind this, so I can maybe take with a knight if he takes, or I could even take with a rook. Yeah, he does take that way. Knight or pawn? I'm going to go with the knight, it's just a gut feeling. Yeah, I mustn't go there because of his bishop. Okay, I'll play knight back, but he's going to be able to kick my knight, so I can't really guard this. Let's go up and hit the pawn. He can trade off and he can grab a pawn, can't he? I think I better do it though. Yeah, this one's gone horribly wrong. Try and bring the king up so it's a little bit closer. Yeah, my knight's completely restricted now thanks to that bishop, although he's just let me move it. If I move it, where else do I go? I have to move it, maybe I can go here. But I can't even go here because of this one. So I have to jump here, maybe across. I don't have hardly any moves here, do I? Again, it's practically an only move, and I'm on the wrong side of the board now. He can just push, and that's just a routine win, I think. King down, he's got a check. So I don't think I've realistically got anything here. Maybe I can go here, let him take, because if he gives up one of his bishops, it's harder to push his pawns. Oh, and he has as well. So now I want the bishop here to control this square if I can before this pushes. Yeah, let's play bishop back. Up. What's the point in hitting the bishop? I'm going to play it, but as soon as he pushes, obviously I've got nothing to guard this. Yeah, that's what he's gone for. So if I go up, try and collect this, maybe I can sack. I mean, I'm committed to it now. I think I'm lost, but I want to try and get these on dark squares. No, I'll put the pawn on the dark square first so I can't forget. I think I want to be in over. Maybe, I mean, I have to push the pawns at some point, but let's push this one. Yeah, I have to push them at some point or other. Yeah, it's just losing, isn't it? I think this is just plain losing. My objective is just to get these 3 pawns. If I could get them, it would be a draw, but I don't think I can. Yeah, no, there's nothing I can do. Yeah, just give him that one. He's done very well there, hasn't he? Very good technique, so well done. 3 wins, a draw, and 2 losses, so overall not too bad. Right, 1704, good luck. Let's just go e6. Play the immediate queen up. Bring a pawn more into the middle and try and get rid of it. Which we can. Okay, knight out wide. I think I'll just drop straight back there. I'm just looking to castle. Right, now we've castled, we can worry about what to do. So pawn up somewhere, maybe bishop up. Very attacking move. I'm going to play bishop up first and try and get it planted. Is it worth it though? Let's see how bold he wants to be. Hit the pawn and see if he tempts him forward. He just hits the bishop. Yeah, I should have gone forward first. I'm going to drop right back and go this way then. Or does he try not to give him a free queen? But let's go forward. Bishop up or up at some point. Okay, let's hit the knight. Oh, hello Christine, thanks very much for the share there. Oh, he's hung a knight there. Can I take it? I think I can. As long as my king's safe. If the queen gets in here, it's obviously dangerous, but there is a pawn push. So I'm going to take the knight next move if I get a chance, or the pawn's under threat. It's extremely easy to do that, just to not see a piece is under threat when it's on the other side of the board. Now, can I afford to grab this? I'm going to do it while I can and try and get back. Still a dangerous position here though, you can't take this for granted. I've gone back. Okay, now I can grab here, right? Might be proven wrong, but I'm still going to try and drop the knight back. Hits the queen. Let's just go back where I was. Now hit the queen. So we're covering this. There's no knight check, so there's no discovery on my queen. If the knight was here, there'd be a check and the queen be under attack, but it's guarded. I'm threatening to pawn push. Oh, he's just on his queen. Just didn't see it. Okay, now I can take the knight and there's a check. Everything collapses there. Okay, I'm just going to give him the queen there to get rid of his rook. Then cut the king. As long as a pawn can move, there's no stalemate. If the pawns don't have any moves, then there's a stalemate risk. Let's just cut the king. Doesn't matter if he takes. Now we'll run up. Again, the pawns have moves, so there's no stalemate risk here. Excellent, very good. So I'm kind of playing okay today. Playing okay. Not wonderful, but okay. 4 wins, a draw, 2 losses, 1 very sloppy loss in that first game. I'll have to look at that opening after the event. Oh, I'm the only one who hasn't lost to the GM so far. Well, that's good to know. So close to a win again, so close. 1955, good luck. Against this you do this and this. You do this just as a general guide in the Reti. Okay, I'm just going to go d3, nice slow steady development, and try and break forward at some point. Let's play a rook across here. Rook across, pushes. I'm going to play e4, takes. I'll go with the knight and trade a piece maybe, but then with the pawn. We're hitting the knight and the bishop there. So we have the chance to trade. Is it something we should do or not? My instincts are telling me I should. I'd like to kick the knight, but I'm not sure if it's worth it. My pawn's under attack here as well now. So I'm going to push. Maybe trade the rook. If takes, I could even just take with a queen and simplify to an ending. I don't see what's wrong with that actually. The other rook, the rooks guard each other, so I'm going to go with the queen. There's just a threat to the bishop there. Otherwise, maybe h3. Right, let's kick that knight back. I'm going to threaten to trap the bishop in. It's not much of a threat, not much. Ooh, knight out wide here. He might trade rooks. There's no longer a threat to the bishop, but so I'm going to go in and drop back my bishop covers here. Right, that's a mistake. I think I can grab a pawn, hit another pawn. Now can I take it? I can take the knight first and double him here. That must be good, surely. Take, 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 but he's got rook down. But he's got rook down in any event. Actually, why did I do that? I've given him... He didn't actually have rook down, did he? But I can guard this because it's on a dark square. And I'll hopefully get my bishop back. Don't worry about this quite so much. Okay, I'm just going to try and run the pawn as fast as I can possibly do it. Plant the bishop in the middle to guard this one. He just resigns. So that's another good win. I've got half of the points that the leader's got. Well, I won every game. Be interesting if the IM and the GM play each other. $25 minutes left, the time for 4 more games, maybe 5. 2 to 8, 9, good luck. I don't want to check. Actually, let's just play a pawn. Make sure the bishop can definitely run. I'm going to go g5 here, a bit unusual. Very unusual. Actually, I probably shouldn't have done this. Let's play a knight across. Okay, now how much can I afford to gamble here? I mean, bishop up and he's got this. f6 is just terrible anyhow. I'm going to let him take. Yeah, I should have castled queenside playing a line like this. Let's push. If he takes, I can take this way. I'm going to have to use my bishop as a pawn. Now he trades it. I'm going to drop the bishop back. Again, if he takes here, I can take here. So I'll take. Maybe queen up's a move, because there isn't an actual check. Okay, it's definitely not now. So let's go forward. My bishop guards the rook as well. Knight in, so bishop up. Again, if the queen wanders off, you can attack, but he's gone straight there. Wow, can I play a bishop up here though? Hit the knight. If the pawn pushes, just take. Or just take anyhow. If I can get the queens off the board, it's actually potentially playable. Let's take. Now take. Goes with a queen I'm trading. He doesn't. So I need a square. King up if I keep the knight there, but if I move the knight, then he can easier come in. I think I have to, but I don't like my position really. I'm going to play king up and go this way. Knight down, I might have to trade. So rook across. can I get away with trading rook up and hit the pawn? That's what I'm looking at. He's hitting this, so I don't want to trade that bishop then. Let's hit the knight. Bishop guards the pawn, the queen check is covered. So he offers to trade, so that I will do. Now hit the knight. Hit the knight again. If the knight moves, I've got a check. But if it doesn't move, I don't. Just going to go forward. Now, can I get away with a crazy forward move? I don't think so. Bishop down. I guess I have to drop back. I've got no choice there. But my knight covers the key squares and my king covers this, so these are all covered. They were covered, they're not now. Now I've lost my knight, although I'm hitting his knight. Yeah, he's done me on the clock though, hasn't he? I'm just far too slow here. I'm hitting this with a check, or the other one with a check. Yeah, that's over now, isn't it? Oh, I'm in check. Yeah, I can just block. So whether he did very, very well there, didn't he? Very well, well done. Have they played each other yet? No, they haven't. They will do if they become available at the same time as each other. So where am I? 5 wins, a draw and 3 losses. A very strong field today. 1933, good luck. Okay. Gain a knight, lose a knight. Gain a queen, lose a queen. Gain a pawn, lose a pawn. I'm going to go for this. It's probably garbage, but I'm going to go for it. Now, which way do I go here? I can take the bishop with a queen, I think. Gain a bishop, lose a rook. Actually, no, maybe not. Gain a pawn, lose a pawn is just level, isn't it? We might as well trade the rooks. So I can at least grab a pawn. Have I got anything better? I'm just going to take the pawn. Bishop, rook guards the bishop, but I can't actually really move the bishop anywhere useful. Maybe I can try this, but as soon as I go here, it takes. So it's actually not an easy position to play this. That's a really good move, covering this square. So can I go here, takes, takes. I'm going to do this, see if he gives up his bishop. And my queen guards the pawn. And I'm threatening bishop takes knight maybe at the right moment. So he's come forward, but now I've got a queen here. The check is covered. Okay, let's just hit the rook. Check is covered. He's gone back. Now I've got knight up with a check threat. Bishop up is actually a move to hit the rook now, right? Because I hit the rook and I hit the queen. Knight check, I just take. Queen takes pawn was an only move, I think. Just missed that I was hitting the queen there. Otherwise he could have played queen takes rook, queen takes pawn. He just didn't see it. So, ridden my luck a little bit with that one again, but that's just chess. So I'm doing kind of okay today. Knight 2 on 1-3, good luck. Oh, he's in what, 21st place, so doing better than me. Oh, I've lost to him once before as well. Takes. I'm going to play a gambit line. Oh, he just played quickly. I'm just going to trade here when I have to. Bishop up. Let's take. Now, do I gambit here as well? I might do that. Let's take. Goes back. Let's line up the potential threat then and try and just provoke a pawn push. Okay. So maybe I've got knight up to hit the bishop. Again, I don't see what's wrong with that. Bishop down, I can just drop back. Hit this bishop. Drop back. I don't have to take, I could take this one and hit the rook. Actually, I like the idea of that because I'm hitting the rook there. So do that first. Knight takes, takes, queen takes is a move. But again, I don't think it's too drastic. Now we just castle. I'm definitely not trading queens, so hit the pawns. At least my pawns are nicely connected. He's got doubled up pawns. So I think I've still got a decent position here. What can we do? Let's hit the pawn, rook across, and at some point push. Rook across. Rook up and rook across maybe. Or maybe rook here actually, just to stop him coming right down quite so easily. And if I get a chance, I'll just trade off. Okay, so we do get a chance, so I'll just trade, get my pawn back. So now I will double up. Let's bring the king up. Okay, he offers to trade. I'll trade, but I'll let him take. Obviously I have to take the rook because the pawn's pinned. Rook up. Okay, I'll trade that one. Let's get forward and rook up. Okay, well done, a good result. Time for 2 more games. I've already done 11 as well. That's unusual for me. 2192, good luck. Okay, let's try this gambit again. Just play a gambit line just for the sake of variety. No other good reason, not that it's good. Just purely variety. Let's go g6. Actually, yeah, I want to be on this diagonal. Let's play across and take. I need to push this pawn just to try and open things up here. Okay, so he guards his knight, so knight across is maybe a move. Pawn up, he's got knight takes. I'm going to play rook up and try and swing across the other side at some point. Just hope I'm not blundering. Knight in, maybe I can trade, then drop back. Okay, I can push a pawn. I don't want to lose this one. Okay, let's just sack that pawn. Rook across is the idea if he takes. And then we're going to take the knight. He pushed. I've still got rook across with the idea to take here and double his pawns up. Which piece do I go with? It has to be the bishop, doesn't it? It has to be the bishop. Let's play up and just threaten the obvious. Now, can I take here? I think I have to take there. No. I've maybe got knight across here to hit the queen. He's got to guard his pawn. So if I hit the queen again... He's got to guard his king as well. That's what I'm really after here, not the pawn. I'm going to play pawn up just to fix this. I want to get the queen somewhere on this side. How I go about doing that, I don't know. Maybe this. Get back before he plays rook across and jump across. Hit the pawn. So we're hitting the pawn. Pressuring a pawn. The rook can come across. Here looks a good square to hit the pawn. Although, obviously you can just take, I guess. Knight in. So he's allowing me to take the pawn, and what's the threat? Knight in there is a move. Rook across, he can go here in any event. Queen takes, takes, takes just simplifies a bit much. Knight takes. I'm going to take the pawn while I can. He might be just looking at it going back. He can come forward and maybe rook across. Yeah, he's looking to trade. I don't have any way to avoid that. I'm looking at this, but I think I'm trapped. So I think I have to go here, and then rook across. At least if he goes back now, I can take here. Rook across, hit the pawn, but again he's got this. So it's not really done me any good. And that's done me even worse. Let's play a rook up. Right, up. Push. Push. Now, dare I run the king this way is what I'm looking at. I'm not sure I dare, but it's the only way to support my pawn. Well, that pushes me into it. Yeah, it's all in now, all in or bust. Take, take, take doesn't work. If the knight moves, I take here was the idea. And I've really misplayed this there. Oh, I'm being checkmated now. I'm really lucky I've got a check there. Wow, I played the clock there. I knew what I was doing there. Played the clock. Very good. Made it back to 2200 somehow as well. So it's gone pretty well today. I'm still the only one who hasn't lost against the GM, so that's very good, because it's good to know that he's on really good form. That I am as well, has won every one of his games, so they haven't played each other. They haven't played each other. They might do in the final few minutes, you never know. The next game coming up should be my last one now. Once we get under 6 minutes left, I'll just stop. 21:15, good luck. The games need to finish before that time's run out or they don't count. They do still play on for your rating, but they don't count for the arena. Let's just take and pawn up. Goes attacking, I think I'll take. I'll take again as well. Oh, he's gone with the bishop. Okay, let's play knight in the middle. Bishop up. Maybe even knight back, rook across, just logical development moves. Knight in offers a trade. I could go with the bishop or the knight here. I'm tempted by this and just drop back. I think I'm going to do that. Actually, let's go forward though. If he takes, I'll take. Yeah, I've got to come straight back, don't I? Or do I? I've got a queen check if he pushes. He wants to pin me there. Take, take doesn't quite work. Let's just play queen up. He's played king up, so he's ready to push his pawn now. Let's just play... No, I don't want that rook moved. Takes, takes doesn't work. I'm going to get the bishop back. Let's take. Now, can I go here? Let's just go here for now, threaten a check, then I might step across. Depends how bold he wants to be with his attack. Step right across. I'm going to try and counter with a move like h4. He's played queen up, so I've got to check. Let's throw in a check. He won't take here, but I might as well check. He's gone back, but now I can double up. Check. Queen across. It's a bit dicey playing this because I'm not guarding my rook now. Now, is there a way to sack through this? I don't see it, but I'm going to play it back and prepare to sack here. Let's take. If he takes, I take with a check. Excellent. Very nice way to finish. Very nice. Well, I've done really well today then, in the end, really well. I've got my rating back above 2200. I've got a draw with a GM, the first time I've not lost to him in 6 games. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 wins, 2 draws, just 3 losses, 1 really sloppy loss in the very first game. Oh, they're all over 2200, the 3 I lost to as well, aren't they? So actually, very good. Rating performance 2285, average opponent just under 2100. Is actually stronger than what I normally face in these. The GM's rating of 2686 might have obviously bumped that up. Have they still not played each other? It doesn't look like they have. No, they're not playing each other now either. So, and that'll be it for my stream for today then. So thank you very much to anybody who's seen this. I'll update my final position after the event. When I'm stopping, I'm 24th, 21 points, but you know, miles away from a top 3. So there's no point risking a game during the final few minutes. So thank you very much, everybody.